A lot of people grow up with it from a very young age. It's the gateway into ballet.
It's something that you're going to look back on forever as an adult to say, I was in the children's cast in the Joffrey. That's something that will come up over, a Christmas meal in decades to come.
People like clapping, like it's very fun. It's excitement and nervous at the same time. It's like magical.
I think what's really unique to us is the feeling of family and connection, and I think that brings a slightly higher level of emotion to it that people, I think, enjoy to experience, especially around the holidays.
So we're here 7 and 8 and 1 and 2, 3, Dev 4, 5, 6 and 1. You're going to wait for 2, open our arms and arch to get off the floor. Beautiful, ladies.
This version of the Nutcracker was created by Christopher Wheeldon in 2016. So this year we're celebrating the 10th season of the Joffrey Ballet. Our version of the Nutcracker is set on Christmas Eve in 1892. The main character in the Nutcracker, I mean, you'd think it was the Nutcracker because that's the title, but really it's a young girl called Marie. She receives the Nutcracker as a gift on Christmas Eve, and she falls asleep at the end of the party and has this wild dream about the World's Fair. We start planning a few months ahead of how we're going to organize the schedule. We have to audition the children who participate in the Nutcracker. We have a Nutcracker children's cast, 2 complete casts that perform in our shows every year. It's amazing. I think it takes us all back to when we first started dancing ourselves. It's usually the first moment for someone to experience what being a ballet dancer can be.
We are primarily teaching ballet, but when you've got a lot of children in the studio, sometimes you have to wrangle everybody. The children's cast have been rehearsing since the beginning of September, and it's their first time coming to the company.
Miss Amy is such a nice person. She tells me you need to do this in order to get better. Sometimes she's strict, but in a good way. And Mr. Adam is fun. He's very funny, and he helps me a lot. Both of them help me a lot. The rehearsals for the Nutcracker have gone hard, fun, because it's fun working with my friends and the company, and it's very fun. Sometimes it's tricky, learning the steps, but it's fun and overall.
Rehearsals can be long and tedious. It's part of the process. But when you start to get closer, they get really excited and they get to see where they're going, and when they're on stage and they get to meet the company, and then they realize everything we've been talking about is actually in front of them. It's concrete, and it's wonderful.
It's been very fun. It's been learning new things, new skills. There's a lot of magic, and it's that time of year of Christmas, and just a lot of magic and chaos, and it's very fun.
In a dream world, opening night, you're sitting out front with a little bit of nerves, but generally feeling okay. It really depends what's needed in the moment. With the children's cast, I like to be involved to make sure everyone's feeling good, and the logistics of being backstage, it can be overwhelming, big scenery, lots of things moving around. It's really a nice feeling to sit out front and feel the excitement of the audience and know that we've put the work in and they're about to see an exceptional production danced by exceptional artists. A lot of people don't realize how challenging it is. It's such a demanding job physically. You're really putting your body through incredibly difficult moves to execute the choreography. And it also takes mental fortitude. So you can liken it to being an athlete, which the dancers really are, but at the same time, they're expressing themselves in a different way. It's an artistic form of expression. So I think the amount of work that goes in and how hard it is compared to how easy it looks, that's a common misconception. And it's always a really enlightening moment when people get to come in and see behind the scenes a little bit and watch rehearsals as things come together and realizing what it takes to get to that moment where the performance looks effortless and beautiful and magical, but so much went into it.
It began with pagan rituals of bringing evergreen boughs into your home in the wintertime to remind you that spring will come, that there is life everlasting even in the cold, bitter winters. You get fresh evergreen boughs in there and they stay green all winter long. That's kind of the start of the Christmas tree tradition. Our farm has been here since 1836, and this land we're standing on is part of the original homestead by my great-great-grandfather and his brother. Farming has changed a lot over the years. It was a dairy farm when I was a kid growing up. Brother and I each decided separately, we wanted to come back to the farm, raise our families here. And my parents said, well, boys, what's next? And we're like, well, I don't know, what do you mean, what's next? But they knew that nothing ever stays the same. Particularly in farming, you need to change with the times. We had some areas of this field that was pasture for the dairy cows. We weren't utilizing that ground. And we searched for, vegetable crops and strawberries and apple orchards. We decided we're gonna plant some Christmas tree seedlings. So they're about 14 to 20 inches when we buy them. We planted 1,000 trees every year as kind of a nice little side hobby for raising pigs, corn and soybeans. When we sold our first trees in 1987, we just put a sign up on the road, said we got trees for sale, and we sold like 186 trees or something. And we really got to looking forward to these happy people coming to our farm. We enjoyed talking with people. They're more fun to talk with than pigs all day long. We kept expanding. Then we planted 2,000 trees a year, then 3,000 trees a year. As business kept growing, we must have done something right because we sold more and more trees. People liked what they were seeing, and we were having a ball with it. Any type of evergreen tree can be a Christmas tree. There are different varieties that grow in different parts of the country. White pines are native through all of this part of Illinois and Wisconsin. They grow fantastic. They're fabulous trees. We bring up the Canaan firs, Fraser firs. Native seed source is North Carolina, Virginia, so it's quite a bit different here. When we buy the seedlings, they're about 14 to 20 inches tall, and they grow about a foot a year. So in 7 years, we'll have trees that are about an average of 7 feet. These trees behind me are in their 9th year, I think, and there's mostly, there's a 5-footer right next to me, so they're all different, just like people, I guess. What makes a good Christmas tree is how you trim it or shear it, shape it over the years. Almost every year, every tree needs to have a little bit of a haircut to keep it into that nice shape. And when you clip the tips of the fresh branches, it'll add more buds and fill out and make that nice shape. All of my trees are really, really good. So, and it's very fun. We're out in the fields and people are walking all around, and there's hats and gloves on the top, and then you hear your kids going, "Dad, come over here," and they're searching for the perfect one. On our farm, I'd say about 80% of the people take the wagon rides. We have free wagon rides running all through the farms. It's just fun to just kind of get out and see the open spaces, walk around with the kids and the dogs and everything. Then you get the warm barn where you can go inside, hot chocolate, hot cider, beer, wine, gelato, all the gifts and the fresh wreaths that we make. We buy a wreath ring, which has clamps all the way around the rings. There's an art form to making the wreaths. A lot of times we buy in greens because we don't produce enough extra greens. Sometimes we'll cut down a tree that's not quite perfect. The lawnmower ran into a branch, and we'll cut that up and make our wreaths out of that. You just kind of lay out those very carefully around a circle so it's nice and even, and get a beautiful wreath. Then we got the bow makers that make the bows, and then the decorators that put all the different decorations on. Well, there's nothing that beats the aroma of a fresh evergreen tree in your house. I'd like to point out to people that Christmas trees are a crop, and they are grown specifically for this purpose. So once in a while I hear like, "Oh, it's a shame to cut down this tree, it's so beautiful." But I've grown them for this purpose. They need to be cut. So it's like corn and soybeans that grow all season long, and then we harvest them. Real trees are best for the environment. They're a home for wildlife all the years that they're growing. They're absorbing carbon dioxide, producing oxygen, and it's a 100% renewable, sustainable resource. 100% recycled after you've used it at Christmas time, goes right back into the earth. And us farmers, when we harvest a tree, we're going to plant new ones, so we always have Christmas trees growing.
Welcome to the Christkindlmarket.
It just brings everybody together, and it's become the favorite Chicago tradition.
And ice skating and the holidays go hand in hand. This is outdoors. It's enjoying the outdoor atmosphere.
Willkommen to the Christkindlmarket.
The Christkindlmarket Chicago got inspired by the original Christkindlmarket in Nuremberg, Germany, in the south of Germany. So when you look around, you can see the wooden booths that have the red and white striped roofs. So that's very typical. It's a signature look. That's what they look like in Nuremberg as well. And then we picked up on a lot of traditions from back then or from Germany. For example, we have the Christkind here, who is pretty much like Santa Claus in German-speaking countries. We have traditions with the Christkind, like the Lantern Parade. So we really want to make sure that we really adapt those and we offer an intercultural environment for everyone. The Christkindlmarket originally was conceptualized in 1995 as a way to further bilateral trade between the US and Germany. So the first market then happened in 1996. And ever since, it's been a great way to vendors to come overseas, to start their market entry even in the US. We expanded a lot over the years. Here we are on our 29th season with more than 55 vendors now at Daily Plaza and several locations. We have one in Wrigleyville and also another market in Aurora, which is our biggest at this point with more than 60 vendors. We have a variety of vendors from all around the world. A lot of people think it's only German vendors. 60% of our vendors are actually from Germany, and some of them come here just for the season. But it's not just that, it's actually like a typical German Christmas market, so you can find them from everywhere. We have some vendors from Canada, some from France, Peru, you name it. You hear a lot of different languages, you see a lot of different booths with different cultures and traditions, and that's what makes it so unique and authentic.
It's been 24 years. I've been like here, almost from the beginning. This is a chai stand. Basically, like we've been doing this for like 24 years now. So this is a, kind of like tea with like milk and sugar. So we bring, the special about our place is like, we bring all the tea from Nepal ourselves, and we just like, make the chai here, and then, we will have it. Well, I knew about Christmas market because like, I've traveled to Germany and stuff like that as a kid with my dad. So I knew like the tradition of it. So when I heard like there is a Christmas market in Chicago, we just came and it's just like wanted to be a vendor here. It's about like family, it's about lights, it's about like love in the city, It just like brings everybody like together, and it's become the favorite like, Chicago tradition. Festivity is like about sharing love, it's sharing like being together, And we share our like chai, it comes from like South Asia, so we are sharing with like everybody. And it has become a very important part of this like, Chicago Christkindlmarket. Look forward to this because this has become our like, tradition for like 24 years. And we've been like, we meet like, all our, friends and families over here. And it has become kind of like a, get-together place, where we just like, expect people to like come and, greet.
It's like loungewear. It started only selling sock hats for the first 9 years, and it's grown into like this luxury brand. It's a lifestyle. Everything here is fluffy, fuzzy, comfy. Yeah, it's all about like, comfort. We sell comfort more than anything.
It's not cool to be cold.
It's not cool to be cold. Our friend Tony started this company 19 years ago, and he's the one that brought us here. He does a bunch of booths. We're all over the world. Like we do a lot in Canada, a lot mostly in America. We have 3 booths in New York, 3 booths in Chicago, 1 booth in Boston as well. So he's the one who got us here.
New York City, yeah.
Yep, correct. What are we looking most forward to? I don't know, just having a good time, seeing all the familiar faces that always come back, like repeat offenders. We call them repeat offenders. They come back every year, and we love them.
Keeping the people warm.
Exactly.
As a German, I love coming to the market every day because I just get to taste all of my favorite foods, as that's what I grew up with. So of course I love bratwurst and schnitzel, but then also roll-ups, for example, which is a booth that has herring, which is something I grew up with in the north of Germany. But then also all the international foods. I love the raclette sandwich, that's a visitor favorite. It's a little stinky, but it's super delicious. The Christkindlmarket has become such a festive go-to because a lot of people have made it their annual beloved tradition. We hear from many of our visitors that they have become collectors of the popular mugs. This year we have the heart mug, and that they just love to come here. It's admission-free, so they bring their friends, their families from everywhere, actually. We did a survey in the past where we saw that people came from 72 countries even. So not just the US, but pretty much all over the country, all over the world. And it's here to celebrate joy and the season.
We're out here at Parkway Bank Entertainment District. It's Parkway Bank Park. at the ice arena that is sponsored by the Chicago Wolves, our AHL hockey team. So the ice rink opens right after Thanksgiving, around Black Friday, or actually the week before, if the weather is permitting. And it stays open till the end of January. It's open free skate for folks, and we can rent skates for $8 a pair. It's an NHL-sized rink. It's right here in the middle of all these fabulous restaurants. Again, sponsored by our AHL hockey team, the Chicago Wolves. And it's just a wonderful place to be. You know, Rosemont really celebrates the season with everything that we've got going on here. Well, I think that when we built this development here, that it was one of the things that we wanted to do is attract people other than just coming to a restaurant, but to have the summertime activities, but also have the things that we can do in the wintertime. And ice skating and the holidays go hand in hand. And I think that people really enjoy it, and you can tell by the crowds that come out here. Because in an indoor rink, it's exactly that. It's an indoor rink. This is outdoors. It's, you know, enjoying the outdoor atmosphere. It's snowing out here. It's really a great setting. Well, Rosemont has a lot of activities going around the holiday season. Not only the fabulous shopping at fashion outlets of Chicago, but we've got Zanies and King's Bowl, iFly indoor skydiving, and our new virtual experience EXP, which offers you tremendous virtual experiences to go and explore Egypt, and Life Chronicles. Also at Impact Field, you can have brunch with Santa and the mascots from the team. You know, the lights throughout Rosemont, the holiday lights throughout Rosemont are actually phenomenal. We pride ourselves on that. You can take a drive around and see all the beautiful lights. There's millions of lights. And again, we're just all about celebrating the season where folks can be a little bit kinder to each other and enjoy each other a little bit more than normal. Pre-development stage, we had a temporary rink here that drew over 30,000 people. And we said, boy, that's a home run for us. We've got to expand on that. And then when we built the development and put the ice rink in, it's just been tremendous amenity to our facilities here. Well, it's always weather dependent. It's open till the end of January, and then we do some club hockey events after that. Because the kids go back to school, you know, around mid-January. Most of them are back in school, so it's not like there's a lot of activity, but I think on certain days there still is open skate while the weather is permitting. Rosemont, it's all here.
Santa Baby is our Christmas pop-up that we do each year. It's floor-to-ceiling Christmas decor and really great drinks. Our espresso martinis are probably one of my favorite. The peppermint crumble makes the whole drink chocolate, mocha, peppermint. It's awesome.
Brings you back like 30 years to where you don't feel like you're rushed. You can just enjoy a walk down the sidewalk, get a hot chocolate. You're gonna go back in time.
We are Stolen Saddle, a country-themed bar. We have 3 floors and this amazing patio. Santa Baby is our Christmas pop-up that we do each year. It's floor-to-ceiling Christmas decor, immersive photo ops, and really great drinks for you and your families. We started Santa Baby in 2018, so this is our 8th year doing Santa Baby. We just wanted to have a place where people could come, enjoy the Christmas time and hang out with their families and be immersed in the Christmas experience. We get inspiration for our designs all year long, and then it takes 3 weeks to set this up completely. Our amazing design team grabs inspiration throughout the entire year, looking at, you know, classic holiday moments as well as anything that's trending so that people want to grab pictures with it. And then they plan for months, come together and build it in 3 weeks. And it is what you see now. I think it's fun to go to a place that you might already have been to during normal time of the year and see it completely transformed into a Christmas space. Be with your friends and family, lights all around, a cozy experience, and enjoy the holidays and some holiday drinks. So these are going to be all of our shareables and our highlight cocktails for the Santa Baby season. So these are going to be our megas. They're going to be shareable for at least 4 people, great for parties and everything. All of our drinks come in megas, mediums, and smalls. And one of my favorites is going to be our Naughty and Spice. That's going to be the most creamy Christmas season spice drink. Our caramel apple martini is also really good for all our caramel and butterscotch lovers. Get a little fun lollipop on there. Yule Mule is a take on the classic Moscow Mule. Made a little Christmassy with cranberry juice, and we dress it up with a bunch of cranberries. And then for our citrus lovers, we got Tropical Sleigh Ride. We have our Moet Mistletoe. Frosty's favorite is going to be, those are for the tropical lovers. It's a pineapple coconut, almost pina colada, but with tequila vibe. We are Grinch, so that's most festive looking. It's a Hornitos dyed green with apple juice, and it's a apple margarita. Our espresso martinis are probably one of my favorite in the area, maybe Chicagoland, definitely. But the peppermint crumble crusted on the side is just makes the whole drink chocolate, mocha, peppermint. It's awesome. When we're Santa Baby, we have a ton of immersive photo ops you can walk through, grab pictures, and we also have an outside bar and a bar on the rooftop now, so you can grab some hot mulled wine, cocoa, and enjoy the outside. I think that what makes this one so special is that the fact that we've been doing it for 8 years. We have the most friendly, amazing team. They come dressed up every day, looking great, and a great attitude, and they just want to make your Christmas experience a little more special. I would say it's an immersive experience. You enter into a Christmas land. There's music playing. Our team is so kind and friendly, and you're just transformed into a winter wonderland. We are family friendly at Santa Baby. Kids are welcome. We just turned 21 plus after 8 p.m. We have live music every Friday and Saturday night at 10 p.m. And we also have some DJs on the weekends as well at 9 p.m. We do highly suggest reservations. We book up pretty quickly. And if you want to come in, we just want you to have the special time. The best is when we are fully booked and people come in costumes. We had a Grinch one time, we have Santas, and it's just a really cozy atmosphere, a really friendly place to be. Everyone's excited to be here and enjoy the holidays together.
You know, it brings you back like 30 years to where you don't feel like you're rushed. You can just enjoy a walk down the sidewalk, get a hot chocolate, and just go shopping or see the lights, go spend some time at the tree and get great pictures for the family. Vintage Holidays is, we're within the big city of Chicago. We're a small community that turns our town into a Christmas town. So whether it's carriage rides, it's Christmas lights, it's holiday cheer, it's Long Grove. You know, you can come spend a day here, and from afternoon to evening, you're going to get shopping. You're going to get some great food. You know, you're going to be able to do and just see things that you haven't seen in regular Chicago that you can come here and see. All the shops have some type of themed holiday item, and it's not just Christmas. It's all for all holiday goers. Everyone participates. Everyone loves this time of season, and you're just going to get here and it's cheerful. The one thing you're going to find in Long Grove with our shops, they're unique shops. It's not a chain type of location. So they're all ma and pa type of businesses that have created some kind of culture within their store that you're going to see here in Long Grove that you won't get everywhere else. We have events not just for your shoppers, but if you want to come out and have dinner and drinks, we've got 2 great wine shops. So we've got something for everyone here. So it's not just for the adults. We also have things for children. You want to come out and see the sock monkey you can see. My pa's confectionery, the candy. You're going to go back in time. You're going to have all the candy jars where you feel like, oh my God, where is this coming from? You don't see that in any store where you're normally buying a package of candy. Here, you're buying candy out of glass jars like you're back in the 80s and 90s. So it's just, for me, it brings me back to my childhood. We've been doing Vintage Holidays for about 15 years. We'll just keep on getting better and better every year as we keep on bringing back the history of Long Grove. Tonight is actually our 5th annual Christmas lighting tonight, where we light the bridge and our tree. We bring all the community together just to celebrate great times ahead. So we'll have carolers, we have Santa Claus. Obviously we have our carriage rides, shopping, eating. It just, you come back and you go back in time. We love it. We love it because it's the end of the season for us. You know, we do a lot of events in Long Grove. This is how we close out the season. It goes up until Christmas. So we'll have this through Christmas Eve. And obviously we're open all week, but our weekends are very eventful because, again, like I said, you're going to have Santa Claus. We got carolers rolling to town, carriage rides, but we are open 7 days a week and we're open for weekends. I love holidays. I love Christmas. I love it. It brings family together. For me, it's great to see people come out and enjoy themselves. You know, in the hustle and bustle of everyday life, it's great where people have something common.